everyone to another video with COC tips with CRL. Today we will be looking at the best epic hero equipment to buy from the trader shop with your gems. So each of these 8 hero equipments here are all epics, and they all cost 1,500 gems to get from the trader shop. Now you might have, for example, the fireball, the magic mirror, and the giant gauntlet, and say you've got all your builders, you got all 5 builders, but what do you spend the rest of your gems on? That's right, you want to get the hero equipment, but what ones do you have? So if you've got the giant gauntlet, magic mirror, and the fireball, that leaves you with the lava loon, electro boot, rocket spear, spiky ball, and the frozen arrow. So today I will be ranking all 8 of the epic hero equipment, and I will be explaining why I put these hero equipments in the spot that I do. And I will also be doing a different ranking for the Town Hall 11 and 12 and below, because for example the rocket spear is really great at Town Hall 13 and 14, but if you're at Town Hall 11 you've still got to go through Town Hall 12 to get to Town Hall 13 to get the rocket spear. So the rocket spear or electro boot aren't your highest priority if you're at the lower Town Hall. So the first ranking will be a ranking of what I believe is the best equipment for like a Town Hall 14, 13 and so on. So starting off, the spiky ball. This piece of equipment, if you pair it with the earthquake boot, you can one-shot anything, apart from Town Hall and the Eagle Artillery, I'm pretty sure. Obviously depending on the level of it, but with this combination, it is a damage equipment, and the higher the level is, the more damage that it will do. And with the earthquake boot, you are able to get 30% damage to all buildings in the radius, all the way up to 60, I think it is 60%. And it's in an 8-tile radius, and if you pair the spiky ball with it, all the buildings around the king when he pops his ability is pretty much gonna get destroyed. So if you're in a tight situation and you've got 2 single infernos by you, you pop your king ability with the earthquake boots, and the spiky ball will just take them out. See you later, Inferno. So spiky ball, number 1. Number 2, probably going to be the magic mirror. Now this one is amazing. I love it with the Archer Queen, because when you pop the ability, you get 2 clone queens, but you have to get it to level 18 for it to be able to work effectively, because at level 18 you get the 2 clones. But after level 18 you get 2 cloned queens, which means way more DPS on the playing field, and you can get so much more value with your queen. So the magic mirror is best for like any kind of smash armies. So if you're setting your queen in with any kind of smash attack, and yeah, it is amazing. Number 3, got to be the rocket spear. Now the rocket spear, you can outrange pretty much everything on the everything in the enemy's base apart from the monolith, and then a Town Hall 17 because of the rocket artillery, as well as the Eagle Artillery, which obviously has I think 50 tile radius is what I think the Eagle Artillery is. But with the rocket spear, you can snipe defenses. You can snipe the Town Hall if you failed to secure it. Like, it is just an amazing equipment, because you are able to just allow your artillery to snipe defenses and get her have more value. Now, number 4 has got to be the electro boots. Now, the electro boots can be bad in some situations, but most situations I find works amazing, because with the aura you can take down skeleton traps, you can damage all defenses around the RC, but I find that the electro boots work best in RC charges, which is where you make your RC invisible, and with the electro boots, the aura around it can damage lots of buildings around it, and you charge the RC into the base, and you can take out 25-30% of the base if you get the right value and you get the right pathing. Now, number 5, I believe, has got to be the Fireball. Now, I know, the Giant Gauntlet's amazing because it has got the damage reduction, but the Fireball can deal a lot of damage. I think at max level, I think it was around 4,500 damage. And if you compare that with Earthquake spells, you can take down Eagle Artilleries, Monoliths. It can be so devastating. But the reason why it's not higher up in the list is because it's situational, and it really only works with Super Witches or anything like that. Whereas these other top 4 equipment can work at any time, really. Now the number 5 is going to be the Giant Gauntlet. Now this equipment is pretty decent. Like, it's not horrible, but it is very effective, and I believe that this equipment can be pretty decent, yeah, because with the damage reduction, it can make your king a super tank, and he can tank so many defenses, and he can become so effective, and he can tank your Titans, he can tank your Queen or whatever's going with him, except there's just better pieces of equipment, I believe, that around. Now, number 7, you've got your Frozen Arrow. Now, this piece of equipment only really works with Queen charges because, that's really the only time you need it, because you're slowing down defenses to allow your Queen to get more value. But there isn't many Queen charges in the higher town halls. It's all mainly that dragons or air or smash attacks, and the Frozen Arrow just isn't comparing. It isn't the same as, for example, the Magic Mirror, which can spawn 2 queens pretty much, whereas that can get so much value. So that's why the Frozen Arrow is as low as it is. It was really good, but then it got nerfed, and yeah, I feel it's just not good. And number 8, we've got the Lava Puppet. Now this equipment, do not ever think about buying it. It is a waste of gems. Just don't. It is a waste, and yeah, it spawns 2 lava loons, which can be helpful, but just use a Fireball or use the Eternal Time and Rage Gem or even the Life Gem. Just anything apart from that. So that is my rankings for Town Hall 13 and above: Spiky Ball, Magic Mirror, Rocket Spear, Electro Boot, Fireball, Gauntlet, Frozen Arrow, Lava Puppet. Now I'll do my rankings for a Town Hall 11 or Town Hall 12 and below. Town Hall 12 is starting with the Spiky Ball. It just works anywhere. I use it on my Town Hall 9, and if I do an air attack, I use it and take down arch towers, cannons, air defenses. It's just amazing. And number 2, probably going to be the Gauntlet. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we'll go to the Gauntlet, because the Gauntlet can make your king super tanky. And the reason why I'm looking at Magic Mirror is because it needs to be level 18 for the Magic Mirror to get the second clone. But at Town Hall 11, you can't get it to level 18. So that's why I've put it not the Magic Mirror not at number 2, because the Giant Gauntlet can work anywhere really. But at number 3, I am probably going to put the Magic Mirror. Magic Mirror at Town Hall 12, you can unlock level 18 for it, but anywhere below, it's not really that effective. Yes, it's helpful to have that second queen, but it's not as wow, not as much DPS, and it's not a wow factor. And number 4, probably going to be the Rocket Spear. like, it's good to have it, so that when you get to Town Hall 13 you have it, but if you're at Town Hall 11 or 10, there's no big rush for it, because you don't need it, because unless you rush to Town Hall 13, you don't really need it, so that's why that's there. Probably gonna put Fireball. I know, like, Carlos, why are you changing it? But the Fireball, even at the lower Town Halls, it does so much damage, and the defenses around it don't have much HP, which means it can, like, all the arch towers, cannons, air defenses. I think it's only the Town Hall, Eagle Artillery, and the Infernos at, like, Town Hall 11 and 12 that don't go down. Maybe even Infernos, depends on level. But the Fireball can deal a lot of damage at the lower Town Halls. And Horus number 6, with that first arrow, yes, like, it's good. Like, if you want to pair it for Queen Charge, go ahead. If you want to pair it with the Magic Mirror, yeah, you'll get some value and not as much. And number 7, Electro Boot. This is only down here because this is for my Town Hall 11 and 12 rankings. Like, it's not as much big of a rush. Actually, maybe I'll swap these two around, actually. Probably those two. Frozen Arrow is bad in general. But, yeah, the Electro Boots and the Rocket Spear are down because at the lower Town Halls, it's not as big of a rush to get it. And then that leaves the Lava Puppet at number 8. Don't get it. It's a waste of gems, waste of ore. Just don't even bother trying to get it, okay? Now, last thing before I go, I've had some questions about, oh, Carlos, how do you get so much ore? Oh, Carlos, do you spend money in the game? Yes, I do spend money in the game. I buy the gold pass, and if there's any, like, cheap builder potion offers, yes, I'll get that. But, Carlos, how do you get your ores? Well, let me tell you. This is because I am in Titans or Legends League, which gives you, I'm pretty sure, roughly 1,000 shiny ore and 50 glowy ore. Now that might not sound like, wow, that's a lot. But at the higher Town Halls, the equipment's so expensive, and you need to be in the higher Town Hall levels. You need to be in the higher leagues to be able to get the best value possible. And, like, for example, a Town Hall 12. I'm pretty sure my Town Hall 12, I think I've got one in Champions 1, I think. And I think I get, like, 725 shiny ore and 34 glowy, I think it is what that Champions 1. And, like, it's not amazing, but, like, for example, there's a star bonus happening right now. And with that, I'm able to get 4 times, so there's a 4 times star bonus, and I can get, like, what's that, 2,500 shiny ore? Like, for a Town Hall 12, I think I upgraded 2 levels on my spiky ball. Like, that's just amazing. So, if you want more ores, get to a higher league, participate in Clan Wars, and even if all the bases have been attack a base that you know that you will 3-star, because then you get the extra loot that goes into your treasury, but you also get extra ore. That's free ore that you're getting, and that's what I do for all my accounts. If all the bases have an attack and I've got one more attack left, I just attack a random base and I get free loot and free ore. And yeah, you can't buy ore. I don't really need it, or I don't suggest doing it because it can be very expensive. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video, and yeah, I'll see you next time.